Hello, so this is Tom McAvoy here, just trying to look up a couple of things. What I've done here is I knocked up the dreaded parking lot thing, and it's really easy actually. So we have an enum, which is car sizes, state, free and occupied. It's pretty easy. Maximum number of slots, medium, large, small, etc. Call it priority queues. You guys know how to do this, hopefully. Look it up. Priority queue. Normally it's minimum default. If you put in a comparator like so, it becomes a max priority queue, and I think I've done it right because it works. So basically, what's happening here is you have data structure called a parking lot, and if it's an allowed size compared to the other allowed size, then that's the first thing. So basically, small guys first, and else you return it based upon the weight. The weight is, I think I've initialized the whole thing down here. And it's really funky about Java, because Java you have to new the whole lot, and then you have to new everything that's in there, and you have to keep on newing things, even though it's a regular array. It's like totally crazy how Java needs to new every other little component of a two-dimensional array, but what can you say? And then if you have a structure with interesting structure, that is actually just a pointer to an array which isn't initialized, so you got to new it there. So then you, once you've done all that, you set the allowed size. Now this is funky. You're randomly taking what's in an enum. We've never done that before, so what we're doing is we're randomly taking the values in an enum and basically populating it up, and then just a whole lot of other junk as well. Setting the IDs. Now we can use UID for this. Need to use UID libraries. We could set them like that, but you know, the good thing about arrays is they're hash tables, right? Their indexes are ultra quick, and there you go. And then that, and then add the whole lot in your priority queue, and then what we got here? A run lot. I just called it run lot. I don't know what it's doing. Let's have a look. Okay, so you get a slot, you get a small slot, and then you get a ticket. You park it, you get a ticket. And it's supposed to be some manual thing done here. I don't know what it be. If you get a ticket, then give the car back. So you go and take that ticket. You go look through small to start with. Now eventually, if you can't find it, you can look through everything. And then of course, when you get it back, you print and spot it, and then that's how you know what you've got back. It will be deleted when the secret is you park it in the OPQ and you get it back from the OPQ, and I made a mistake, didn't I? I made a mistake, because when you get it back you need to add it to the queue, the free queue, and I didn't do that. I did not do that. So what we do is what we will do, I've added that all back. Let's just go and see what happens when we remove it. PQ remove. You're getting it. If the allowed site equals medium, PQ equals remove, and you're getting the spot. So I think all I need to do is when I set it back, all I have to do is put it back in. And then just add it back. Very good. So forgot to add it back to the priority queue when I removed it from the other queue, which is really cunning. Fixed. That was easy. That's a good thing of engineering programming, just grab bits and pieces. So there we go. PQ add, PQ next, PQ whatever. Alright, and now you could do, just looking at this while we're here, you could go off your head and start thinking about, you know, I started to think about it, but then, to be honest with you, I couldn't be bothered. I mean, what you could do is you could have a less large transport extends a different transport, and this is an instance of, and this is a type of, and the problem with all that is you get caught in null pointers. Instance pointers, when they become null, you just, you know, if something becomes null, your logic gets screwed up, and something always becomes null. So I don't want to start, you know, trying to figure out if something's an instance of this or that, or, you know, a dog's an animal or an animal's a dog. I'm not really into that. It just it might be good Java programming, but it's not imperative. And I like, you know, when I like to put like a model together, I like it to be modeling the behavior. So what I like about the slots is there are a couple of queues, you know, small, medium, large. Is I have to, now if I had lots of states, I could, you know, I could generically change this to get type for the case of whatever the type is, and we could just even do it further, but we get 3 states at the moment, and we could make it like, there's nothing about doing a little bit of imperative programming coupled with some good data structures like priority queues within the context of Java. So then you can take stuff and expand it, and I don't believe in just, you know, writing object oriented junk, right? I mean, what you end up with is just drivel. What I like to do is I like seeing how this is a really tight initialization. Everything's initialized, the whole universe is initialized. Now obviously if you'd like a ton of parking spots, if you like, if this was getting out of control and you were dealing with, say, 10 billion parking spots, you're trying to find the k nearest stars, then you got to ask yourself, do you want to allocate all this memory? In which case, if you don't, you have to look at a different data structure. I would say that you could get by with a linked list, or a linked list, not a double linked list, but a list with 2 links, 2 forward links would make this easier. But a skip list basically would do it, I think. And a link to the next link plus a link to the space. Maybe a skip list or something would do fine. Anyway, I digress. Sorry, I digress. So anyway, you add that all in there, you call it, that's fine. And then when you run it, which is really good, you just run it right now. Hopefully this doesn't bomb it. Whoa! Oh, I don't know what that's running is. There's a bug here. I don't know why there's a bug. Uh-oh. Alright, what have I done wrong here? What happened there? Oh, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense at all. It's almost like cut paste just popped right in there. Yeah, that's what happened there, right? Wow. Okay, so let's run this, as I was saying. There you go, works fine. Yeah, I must have Captain cut and paste. So that's no problem. And as you can see, that's the small found, the medium found, large found. So what I've done, and these should be back on the queue, so I added them back on the queue, and we're good to go. So that's it. 30-minute video, parking lot, no problem. Who said that I couldn't pass an Amazon interview? Okay, catch you later. Bye.